What's at stake here? It feels like the playoffs have already begun, Audrey. You're here now with more. What's at stake and why last night's win was so huge for the Vikings?
Yeah, it was a huge win. Really could not be higher stakes at this point. The road to the Week 18 showdown, the battle for the NFC title starts today. And in the last 12 hours, the NFL has announced that the game against the Detroit Lions will be the Sunday night game. So a lot more eyes on it. And the Vikings don't have much time to celebrate their win over the Packers. Now, speaking of celebrations, I'd be remiss not to mention the High School Musical celebration they busted out early in the first quarter. Social media truly couldn't get enough of that, including from Troy Bolton himself. Zac Efron shared it on Instagram. We got another blast from the past. Actor Josh Duhamel was amped about the win. You can see him dancing right there. After the nail-biter victory, the team showered QB Sam Darnold with love and with a lot of water from their water bottles in the locker room. Head coach Kevin O'Connell cutting through the mayhem to inspire the players ahead of next week.
All right, I know I love watching this team play, but it's obvious to me there's a whole lot of people that love everything about this team. What you're made of, the fight, and more importantly, your ability to go finish the game, just like we just did.
So will the Vikings head to the playoffs as the number 1 seed or the number 5 seed? Well, that all comes down to Sunday night. Coming down, I'll break down exactly what needs to happen for the Vikings to get that cushy top seed and all of the benefits that come with it. But for now, Jason, I'll send things back to you.
Man, home field advantage would be nice through the playoffs.
Can't beat it.
It
Can't
gets
beat it.
so loud at US Bank Stadium. That would be awesome. We'll see what happens next week. Audrey, thank you. Well, this morning, all U.S. flags and Minnesota flags are flying at half-staff in honor of the 39th President of the United States, Jimmy Carter. He died yesterday surrounded by family at his home in Plains, Georgia, a memorial now growing outside of the Carter Center in Atlanta. Carter only served 1 term, becoming president in 1977. His most notable achievement, brokering the Camp David Peace Accords, which established the framework for peace between Israel and Egypt in 1978. After his presidency, he was recognized internationally for his work promoting peace, democracy, human rights, and economic and social development all over the world, earning the Nobel Peace Prize in 2002. Over the past several hours, tributes have been pouring in, including from Senator Amy Klobuchar, who was friends with the former president.
Well, this is a sad moment for our country, an end of an era, but at the same time, so much to celebrate of a life of service. We especially love him in Minnesota because he picked our own Walter Mondale to be his vice president.
At 100 years old, Carter was the nation's longest living president. President Biden has declared January 9th a national day of mourning for President Carter. He will deliver a eulogy for the former president at the state funeral, which will be held in Washington in the coming days. Make sure you stick around after sunrise, the Today Show celebrating the life and legacy of the former president. That's all coming up starting at 7. Right now, we're getting a live look from MSP Airport this morning at 6:07 as airport officials across the country are bracing for yet another busy day. TSA expecting 2.8 million people through security checkpoints today, making it one of their busiest travel days. Right now, we just checked, flights at MSP seem to be going according to schedule. There are currently 2 canceled arriving flights and 5 delays. So just keep that in mind as you start your travels this morning. In the last 12 hours, an uptown staple served its final meal. The Red Dragon on Lyndale closed on Sunday. Dining room manager Tony Wong says business has been down since the pandemic. Wong says it's been a joy to serve people over the last several years, especially within the last 3 weeks, when regulars from the 90s and late 80s stopped in for one last bite.
It's overwhelming, the love that we've gotten from everybody. It's so hard to put into words. It's meant a lot, you know. I mean, we love, you know, taking care of people, feeding them, giving them good drinks. You know, my whole thing is, you know, you walk through the door, you know, if you're in a bad mood or whatever, it'd be like my goal to get you to smile before you head out the door.
And the Wong family has had the restaurant and bar for nearly 50 years. Time now, just about 6:09 on this Monday as we take a live look outside from MnDOT traffic cameras. Not too many people on this roadway out there, but you can see it's another foggy start to the morning, which could mean a challenging commute if you're heading back to work. The freezing fog out there could make things slick on the roadways as well as the sidewalks, John. Not good.
Yeah, it was kind of like this yesterday. Same deal as you got up Sunday morning. Give yourself a little extra time. Something major but it's definitely going to cause the visibility problem, and there is some ice on the road. So we do have the dense fog advisory that's in effect until noon today. Now we're going to see visibility less than a fourth mile. We've actually seen areas like Eden Prairie come in at 0. I mean, we don't even have numbers there. That means that it's more of a dense fog if there was such a thing. So I would give myself extra time. Not all fog is created equal. Sometimes we have a mile, which is not bad. Sometimes, like today, we get less than a quarter or down to 0. So again, that's very thick, and that is causing a little slick spots as well. Temperatures are below freezing, 31 to 30, 26 in Alexandria, 19 in Thief River Falls. Okay, so we haven't seen anything in the teens across the state for a week, one solid week, and that's why we've been so warm and we've been in stagnant pattern. But that means that there's changes coming, and you'll see them. They're slight, but they start to show up in the afternoon. By 4 p.m., you got a north wind here. It's not much, but trust me, having calm conditions does not help. It's going to be foggy most of the day. I don't have confidence on clearing this fog because you got to get the wind coming in. But once that wind comes in, it should clear it eventually. I think that's probably Tuesday or definitely by Wednesday. So look at that fog. You can actually see it on satellite and radar. Never good when you can see the fog from space. So there is your Rapid City system. It will move to our south. I did add flurries for tomorrow morning. It will mainly miss us though. This is this afternoon and evening, mainly to our south. We could have a couple lingering flurries otherwise Tuesday morning, but again, no real problems here with these flurries. Temperatures with those flurries tomorrow drop to 30. I think we'll clear out for sure by New Year's. Really a good night here. New Year's night into New Year's Day. I think as we ring in the new year, we'll see temperatures in the upper teens and low 20s, pretty comfortable, much colder this weekend.